Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Melanie, your She Shed Scrapper. So today I am back with a 2-page layout using the new Sawyer collection from Close to My Heart. I am going to be scrapbooking pictures of my son and his best friend. I am going to start by using this bordered stamp set from Close to My Heart and the Harbor ink color. That is a color in the collection. I just love this color. It's like a deep teal almost. And I'm just going to kind of stamp this stamp all the way across the bottom and the top of both pages. I apologize for the shakiness. So it is very cold, and I had to bring my scrapbook stuff inside. Because even with my space heaters, I was having a hard time warming up the she shed to where it was a comfortable temperature for me to work. So I have just kind of one of those white tables, and I've moved stuff inside. So I apologize for the shakiness of the camera, but I have to do what I have to do to continue creating for everyone. So once I get that done, I am going to kind of take the papers, and I grabbed this teal paper. This layout is going to be in my son's album, and so I wanted to kind of grab the papers that were more masculine, I guess. And I thought this light teal paper was really nice. And so that is going to kind of be my base all the way across. And I'm going to place that down, and then I cut 4 strips of the back of that paper. That is going to be that, it's the Harbor color. And I'm going to put that on the top and the bottom of that teal paper there. I have 3 photos that I'm going to be scrapbooking. One is from this year that somebody at school took of him and his best friend. And then the other 2 are of him and his best friend when they were at daycare together. So they have been best friends since birth, which you will see that is going to be my title. And they are just the cutest things. They, I don't know, just play so well together and just love each other. So once I got this collection and had these photos, I knew exactly kind of what I was going to do, because the sentiments in the layout are all about best friends, and I love that. So I wanted to do a little bit more kind of mixed media stamping, and so I grabbed my Close to My Heart. I think this is Perfectly Imperfect Patterns is what this stamp is called, and it's kind of got some mixed media feel to it. I am just using a distressed oxide yellow. There's some yellow in the collection, and so I'm just using that color and kind of stamping. I kind of had an idea where I was going to place my photos, and so I wanted the stamps kind of coming out of the photos almost, if that makes sense, I guess. But then I also have these embroidered circle stamps, I believe is what they are called. I will link all the stamps I use down below. The only one I'm not sure if it's still available is that initial kind of border stamp that I used. But if it is, I will link it down below for you. So I am just going to double back the photos here. And I think I am going to use, when I bought the collection, I bought the matching cardstock for the collection. So if you're new to Close to My Heart, they have a paper and sticker sheet option, just the pattern paper option. They have an option for the cardstock that matches, and then they also have scrapbooking workshops, which gives you everything that you need to, usually it's to create 3 2-page layouts, and there's exclusive papers, sometimes embellishments in those, and then instructions on how to put those layouts together. So Definitely a lot of different options for each of the collections. They actually do have a card workshop too. So same sort of thing. They have instructions on how to put all the cards together, I guess, if you're a card maker and not a scrapbooker. So that's really nice as well. So the sticker sheet had this nice giant title that says Best Friends. And so that's what I decided to use. I initially thought that I was going to put the photo on the right side of page 1, but then switched it so that my title kind of flowed more, I guess, because I'm going to add Since Birth on page 2. So this is kind of a slow process for me. I don't know why this took me so long. Maybe because of all the stamping, I guess, is going to be my guess. But here's where I use those embroidered circle stamps. There's like a handful of different sizes, designs of these circles. And so I just thought it was really fun, and I wanted to kind of add some more, not just kind of random yellow, but I thought the circles was just a nice addition, and that is in the same Harbor collection that I did the border at the top and the bottom as well. I need to get an alphabet stamp set. That's probably going to be in my next close to my heart order, because I kind of wish, instead of these small letters that I have, I used a Felicity Jane alphas. Instead of those, I kind of wish I would have been able to use the Harbor color and stamp it on that teal paper right there. So that's probably going to be in my next order, because I think this is a little too small, but it was the color that matched the closest, I guess. I guess I could have used white, but I decided to use this collection, and so this is just going to say Since Birth. And then once I get that done, really, I think the rest of the layout comes together quite quickly. I do a lot of... Actually, I use the Picture My Life cards. I forgot about that, in a way that is not pocket scrapbooking. I completely forgot about that for whatever reason. But once I get that done, I'm going to actually use those Picture My Life cards here. They have... Some of them have different designs than the rest of the collection. Same colors, but I love the fact that they are different designs. So I cut that in, not in half, but I cut that and added a little bit to the top, and then the flag part down at the bottom, to give the illusion that it is going all the way across, or all the way down. And then I'm going to get another 3x4 card and do the same thing, but kind of layer them, so a little bit smaller at the top, and I don't know, maybe smaller at the bottom. It was a little bit tricky because because they don't go all the way down the picture, I had to make sure that both of them combined were not wider than like this 4 inches. It ends up working. It fits just perfectly the way that I have them lined up. I had to end up taking that one down a little bit. I kind of wanted the 2 photos to line up, kind of at the bottom, but it just wasn't going to work out with the way that the flags were. So there's that big open space that I'm kind of going to have to figure out what to do with eventually. I don't think I do it now. I think I go to page 1. Nope, I'm going to do that now. So I'm going to use kind of the same idea for this as well, and use this 4x6 Picture My Life card and cut that down. That one might actually go down the length of the photo. I did have to, yes, it does. So I do have that kind of peeking out to the left-hand side of the photo a little bit, and I kind of figured that would give me space then to embellish if I wanted to, kind of fill in that empty space there. So I'm going to do the same thing on this side as well, using some more Picture My Life cards in different designs. There's this plaid here that I really liked. Unfortunately, using the 4x6, I didn't trim down the width of it, and so it does end up covering up a little bit of my mixed media at the bottom, but some of it is still visible and does peek out, so it is what it is. I wasn't sure completely when I did the mixed media or the stamping, kind of what I was gonna do. And so here I decided to bring in that yellow again, and this time I wasn't able to have it go the length of the photo because the photo was longer, but I was able to cut it so it looks like it goes all the way down, and then I'm going to place the photo there again, making sure that it covers up the edges so you can't see that those flags don't actually go all the way down. So once I get that done, I think I grabbed the sticker sheet then to figure out how to embellish. I am still confused. If there's any more makers out there, or if you guys have any ideas, I'm still confused with what I think are flowers on the sticker sheet. These things right here, if those are flowers or just designs, I don't know. I kind of made it into a flower with a stem, sort of. But I'm not really sure if that's what it's supposed to be. I guess it works. And then I did bring this tab here. I actually have the tab down instead of up. And I'm just going to kind of put their age there, I guess, what grade they're in. And then I come over here to the second page, and there was a flag on the sticker sheet. And I decided, you know what, I could cut that the same way I did the other ones and make that look like that goes all the way across too. So that's what I end up doing. That's actually a sticker. And then there are a couple of butterflies on the sticker sheet as well. And so I pop those up on foam tape and add those. And then really, I think there's just two more small clusters. There's phrase stickers on the sticker sheet that I like. Some hearts too. So I add a cluster of 3 hearts to the title just to fill in some more of that space because it is quite a large space there. And then these small little flowers, just kind of sprinkle those in. But then the phrase stickers, I believe I go to the bottom left and the bottom right of the layout. I'll pull it up on my phone while I guess I'm looking. So there we go, a flower and then a phrase sticker that says all smiles. And I add another little flower there to finish that one off. And then I think on the bottom right, there is a small phrase sticker that says besties. That I thought was super cute, and so I'm gonna add that there with another one of those things that I don't know if they're flowers or not. I don't know. I made a good base for that little cluster on the bottom right, but that's going to finish off this 2-page layout. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will link the collection and the stamps that I used down below so you can snatch those up if you want to, and we will see you next time. Bye guys.